Okay.
Try
You're
the
talking to this
iceberry
guy.
ale. It's delicious. I love this place. Back at the keep, I'm always being pulled in a dozen directions. Fighting over here, debating over there, gives me a headache. But here, I can just eat and drink until I pass out.
You don't want to be pulled in directions, settling fights and debates. You just want to eat and drink till you pass out, but you want to be a king? Like you crowned yourself a king? Okay. That's a choice you can make, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Maullia would tell him that because she has no manners and no class. She would say that to his face. I, however, am not a fucking idiot. Like, I know he can't hear me. I'll say whatever I want, you know, off stream, but I would not say this to his face. I'd just be like, that seems delicious, Your Grace.
Took you long enough to show up. I could have you flogged for that.
Ooh, please do have me flogged.
That look on your face, priceless.
The look on my
Just
face is
yanking your
Buddy,
tusk.
you don't know the look on
I
my
usually
face.
never have anyone flogged for a first offense. It's a good thing I like you, because the last person who asked me these sorts of questions had the curiosity beaten out of him. But I don't want to fight with you. That's not why I
Is
called
violence
you.
your solution to
Are you
every
ready to
problem?
listen?
No, honey, violence is not the answer. Violence is the question.
You helped Chief Bosrog. You fought at my side as we defeated Iceheart and his Winterborn warriors. In short, you impress me. People who impress me either turn out to be a help or a hindrance to my plans.
People who impress me either turn out to be a help or a hindrance. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, I actually do, but Maullia says not exactly because I guess she's a fucking
You
moron.
could pose a threat to me, but I prefer to consider
Why
you
would
an
I
ally.
pose a threat to
Share
you?
a
I
few
don't care about
drinks,
ruling the
like we're
orcs.
doing now.
I'm a wood elf.
I could use
I'm so
someone like
tiny.
you. Someone to deal with problems that require a more personal touch. Clan chief problems. There are still stubborn chiefs out there who don't agree with my vision, who don't want to see our people united.
Sounds
They're
good
stuck
to
in
me.
the old ways that have failed our people time and time again.
If Molly is a hound, she
It's
can
time
like
to
buy a
change
mirror for her house, stand in front of it with a dildo. I'm done.
You made an impression on Bosrog. Whether he likes it or not, he owes you for helping the clans. The other chiefs respect Bosrog. We can use this whole situation to our advantage. Get them to listen to matters they would normally refuse to hear. For now, nothing. Relax, have a drink. Enjoy all the pleasantries that Roxanne and her fine establishment have to offer. But when I need you, I expect you to be ready and willing to get the job done. Oh,
Hey, I was just ordered to
What are
relax and
those
have a drink.
two
Best
doing
king
here?
ever.
damn it! You two always show up and ruin my fun.
Oh, I have not even begun to ruin your fun, my king. But let's leave the pleasantries for later. We have an urgent situation to report.
I can never tell when you're joking. Fine. What's so important?
The Trinimac Temple has been attacked.
Oh
by
my
the
god, I
Legion.
don't actually want to
Malakath
rule
devotees
anything.
have
I just want the
barricaded the doors
title.
and taken the priests
And
as
I want to
hostages.
drink and whore my way
These
through
fanatics dare to
life.
attack my
Ugh.
city? My
What do you mean I
people?
have responsibility?
I'll deal with them personally.
Leave me alone, yeah.
You will do no such thing, my son.
That is so Aegon.
After what
you're
happened
right.
in the throne room, this is undoubtedly a trap.
I won't sit by while they attack my city!
This problem requires a personal solution.
Hi, Allison.
and
I was
I
just
have a
impersonating
perfect
you.
idea.
20 minutes.
Outsider, let us talk. My son's bravery borders on stupidity. He would run off and stumble blindly into
Oh, her
their trap
name even
without the
starts with
slightest
AL.
regard for his safety. We must not allow that to happen. Oh, child, I always have a better idea. My son's rage makes it difficult for him to see clearly. His instinct is to charge every problem straight on and beat it into submission.
Charge every problem
His
straight on and
enemies
beat it
know
into
this
submission is
and
also my
often
play
use it
style.
against him.
Like, I'm, like, again, I'm a Slytherin in real life, but my playstyle is very Gryffindor. Oh, you weren't the one I told that. I told that to Piffy yesterday when she was telling me about this game. And it's a, like, yeah, it's a social puzzle game, so you have to, like, puzzle out who's the sus person based on their behavior and shit. And I was like, no, I need to run at the problem with a sword, kill everybody, and then I'm the last one standing, and then there's no threat.
Bosrog
But
and
you
the
can't
other
do
clan
that.
chiefs know King
I told her I'm
Kurog
gonna
all
hate this
too
game.
well. They expect him to attack and kill the heretics, just as the heretics will kill the
What,
hostages.
nausea?
Innocent lives will be lost, and blame will fall squarely
Yeah.
on Kurog's shoulders.
Was it?
You are an outsider with connections to Orsinium that are tenuous at best. Enter the temple and rescue our people. If you succeed, you save innocent lives at the king's request. If you fail, well, at least the king won't be blamed.
Hold on. Piffy loves puzzle games because she likes having her intellect stimulated. I hate puzzle games because I qualify for Mensa, but I prefer to use my brain
can raise a
for
little
things
gold.
like sporking, you know. Like, I don't want to fucking solve puzzle games. I want to just, like, chill. Yeah. Yeah, and she's both. She is extremely creative and she loves puzzles. She loves research and all of that, and I hate it. Okay.
Help me out.
Yeah. I hate research. Like, I will have her do all my research for me if I can get away with it. But, like, I told her I'd play it with her. Like, I'm gonna absolutely fucking hate this game, but okay. We'll give it a try. We'll take turns getting me fucking... Or we'll take turns getting murdered, and to make it more fun, I'm gonna do it in character, not like as myself. Because if it's as myself, I have to use my own judgment, and then if I fail, it's embarrassing. If I'm in character and my character's judgment is bad, then it's funny.
We have enough to deal with as it is. Soldiers can't do their job with all you civilians getting underfoot. Just because
Oh, I'll
you
get
carry
under
a
your
weapon
foot,
doesn't
Daddy.
mean you know how to use
I'm
it.
sorry.
As you can see, I already have more amateur warriors
I regretted that the
volunteering to help than
instant I
can
said
handle.
it. I regretted that
Just
before I
stand
said
back
it.
and leave this to the professionals.
I'm gonna intimidate him.
And I'm High King Emmerich's long-lost brother. I know what you're trying to do. You're playing a dangerous game, outsider. I hope you realize that. Very well, I'll check with the Forge Mother. But if you've lied to me, I'll hunt you down, toss you in a cell, and
If I have
throw
the
away
option
key.
to intimidate someone and it'll cut back on legwork, I'm extremely lazy. Let's do that.
I sent soldiers to find it.
Talk to a valley. Wait, is she the little elf girl? Talk to a valley. Oh, I'll talk to... This person has a marker. Okay, yeah.
The king sent you here to rescue the hostages, didn't he? Of course he did. That's why they recruited heroes after all, am I right? Listen, I have a plan. It's brilliant. Wanna hear it? See those hawkers behind me? Don't look. Anyway, they've been acting suspiciously. Standing around, making shifty eyes, showing odd hand gestures to passers-by. I've read enough investigator Vale books to recognize criminal behavior when I see it. You never read Investigator Vale? The book's about the brilliant scholar who travels the world and solves crimes. She doesn't use magic or weapons. Just her charm and her wits and...
Is that wit
I'll
spelled
lend you a copy later,
T-I-T-S?
but we need to focus here.
Because those, I've heard those can be quite charming.
Isn't it obvious?
It's like in 10 Things I Hate About You when Julia Stiles' character is like,
I bet if
she
you
flashed the
rattle them,
teacher
they'll
to
run off and
distract
lead
him
us
to
right
get
the
her
hostages.
love
I'll just
interest
let
out
loose
of
an arrow.
detention.
That should put the
And
fear of
then
big
when he
brain
asked
in
how she
survival.
managed to get him sprung, she said, "Oh, I dazzled him with my wits." Yeah. Right? Right? Like, that also came to mind for me. Nancy Drew, and then in Obey Me, there's this series about a cat investigator that Satan's really obsessed with. There's like the 7 demon brothers representing the avatars of sin and whatever, but yeah, and he's like obsessed with cats. He's a cat boy. And sometimes he is a cat boy. Let's see. You can't just shoot someone because you think they might be evil.
Of course I can. I do it all the time.
No, that's-
And I'll have you know that
That's
I'm right
Maulia's
about
response, because that is
50%
a
of the
Maullia
time.
response.
Fine, fine.
Like,
We'll
oh,
do
perfect.
things your way. I'm going to keep an eye on those two.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're not faking things. You're just, you're following my brave and wise and moral lead. I will go fuck myself later. You can wipe that look off your face. I relate to that. Find a way into the temple. Okay.
The city's construction has begun. So far, things are coming along nicely.
Bonk.
Yeah!
Sweet.
Yeah!
The temple!
Thank Trinimac you're here. Someone has to save my fellow priests inside the temple. Please, I need your help. The priests inside the temple are
I like
at the
his
mercy
hair.
of these fanatics. Please, I think they want to kill my brothers and sisters in Trinamac. Malakath fanatics. They burst into the temple and began rounding up my fellow priests. They spat at us and shouted that we were betraying our race. They said that Chief Basrag sent them to punish us for opposing the true god of the orcs. They made such a commotion when they barged in. I spotted them from the upper balcony and slipped out the back door. I was about to go find help when more of those ruffians surrounded me. I thought I was finished, and then you showed up. They invoke the chief's name, saying he seeks revenge against the king and any who follow the false god. I've known Chief Basrag to be a hard man, but never a cruel man, never a murderer. What has the king done to anger him so?
Well, even so, seeking revenge against the king would technically be treason. So good job, Ballsack, or whatever your name is.
I see. I respect the king and all that he stands for, but his temper, it has gotten us into trouble more times than I care to remember. If it's vengeance Basrag seeks, then the king will be responsible for the deaths of the temple priests.
Or Basrag will be responsible for the deaths of the temple priests if he's the one who's like seeking the revenge instead of just being the bigger person and letting it go. I'm sorry.
They made such a commotion when they barged in. I spotted them from the upper balcony and slipped out the back door. I was about to go find help when more of those ruffians surrounded me. I thought I was finished. My fellow priests were still alive when I slipped out of the temple. But the tension in the air, I'm afraid violence is inevitable. They set up patrols inside the temple, watching for Kurag and his soldiers. If one of them spots you in there, they're holding the priests captive in the rectory. If one of the torchbearers spots you and reaches the rectory, you won't be able to save them. Avoid the torchbearers at all costs, or at least strike them down before they can sound a warning.
Oh god, is this a fucking stealth mission?
It will unlock the temple's rear entrance. Once inside, you'll need to find the key to the rectory.
I was like, oh, you have to avoid being spotted. But then he said, or you can strike them down. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess we'll just beat the
the key to the rectory. May the luck of Trinamac be with you. I'll inform the guards and try to send more help your way.
Okay. So it's like, it's not like we'll fail if we're not stealthy. Okay. The other 1 out of 10. The other 1 out of 10 I'll make Loki do. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Farm body. I mean, I can always pay him with my body. He did the entire thing. He did the entire thing, yes. And then next time I'll leave the mic on and sit right next to him so I can hear his commentary, so that I can stream his commentary too. Because he has the best comments about everything. He's honestly, he's hilarious. In before, he's the best ever. Now let me list all his faults in the same breath. Oh, sorry, that's not me. That's somebody else. Okay, got the key box. Yes, rectum. You had it right the first time. Speaking of which, I should make a Regal duplicate too. Right? Like that would be perfect for my play style. I don't know him as well though, so I might like have to be like, which option should I choose that sounds the most like him? But I'm not gonna make him I will actually make him a high elf. Just to spite Vex.
Together.
People have arrived. Please. Kill them all! There's no need for this insanity.
Yes.
Just leave us alone. Spread out. Thank you for helping us. I thought they were going to kill us.
I will consider this. I might not make like a fully accurate dupe.
I don't know how to thank you.
I might just be like, hey, I'm gonna just dress him up in rainbows.
They told us they were going to
and
kill us
and
as
have
soon as
him
the
prance
king or
around.
his
I'll
soldiers
give him
showed up.
Duchess.
But you got in without alerting them. You saved us. The others, though. High Priestess Solgra and our brothers and sisters in Trinimac. The fanatics gathered us up and forced us in here. But Solgra, she isn't one to put up with such nonsense. She put a blade into one of them and ran into the back to help the others. I have the key. I'll open the door for you. Find the others, please. I don't know what Solgra planned to do, but she had that look in her eyes when the fanatics started hurting our people.
And there's a character in Les Miserables named Marius Pontmercy. Like he's a major character in like the last third of the book. So I guess if I make it a Marius character, I'll just name him Pontmercy.
Solgra and the others should be
just
somewhere
like
through this door.
Because I don't think she's ever seen that. I don't know if she's ever seen it, but she doesn't really have that much culture, so I'm not like I doubt it. Like, she once told me that she doesn't really like Bela Lugosi's Dracula compared to Christopher something or other? And it's like, Bela Lugosi's Dracula codified the visual Dracula. Like, the accent that people associate with him, well, yeah, he was Romanian, but the actor was Hungarian. He used his natural speaking voice. And the outfit that he wore and all that, like... How can you not like that version and yet claim you like the vampire classic aesthetic? Oh, I love books, but I don't really like library. Oh, I love libraries, but I don't really like books. Actually, either way.
I let you hurt the others.
What am I looking for? Oh, find High Priestess, what's her fuck, above. Okay. Oh. I'll farm bot this side then. spouse disagrees. This is not the end of our tale, apparently. Why would it be? That guy was a chump. I'm gonna read some books. Hold up. Search this cabinet. See, this looks like books. Nope, that's a cabinet. I'm gonna search the cabinet. The fucking drink that's boring. Ew. 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 Actually, I like pumpkin. No, I like pumpkin. Never mind. Not ew. Not ew to the pumpkin. You know who would say ew to the pumpkin? Loki. He fucking hates pumpkin.
When I was a kid, on cold nights, I used to curl up by the fire in the Castle Navir main hall. I'd sit there with a book and fall asleep over the pages. Simpler times, eh?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You killed one of mine. Orders be damned. You're going to die for that, priestess.
One? I plan to kill a dozen more if you don't leave my temple now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Loki hates pumpkin pie. Is it a texture thing or a taste thing? He said yes. Oh, he hates
Thank you for
cheesecake
that.
too.
I thought I could handle them, but the
He
odds
hates-
got a little overwhelming.
Huh? He hates most cheesecake, so it's a taste thing for him, most likely.
Don't worry about me. I'll be
But
fine
like,
once
he's
I
fine
catch
with
my
like
breath.
chocolate mousse
Just
cake.
got the wind knocked out of me a little, that's all. Not exactly. They claimed to be devoted followers of Malakath, and said they were working for Chief Basrag. They caught us by surprise, threatened us. Did you run into Ugus? How are he and the others faring? Well, that puts my mind at ease. I hated leaving them, but the others back here needed help too. But I'm still not completely certain what the attackers hope to accomplish. Why take us hostage? Why not simply kill us and be done with it?
Yeah, I love pumpkin pie. But my favorite is like
Spill
mince
the blood
pie
of innocents and blame the king for their
because of how
deaths, for not being
because of
able to
like how
protect
they
his
spice
people.
the raisins and
What
all
a
that.
fiendish
Loki
scheme.
doesn't like
But
that
the
either
king
because
sent
he
you in
hates
his
raisins.
stead. Very astute on his part. That decision may have saved many lives. We were supposed to assume they were Malakath devotees, but they didn't seem particularly religious to me. Even I don't believe Malakath would sanction a slaughter such as this. They mentioned Chief Basrag, though. Said he gave them their orders.
Yeah. Oh, and Loki, the other mac and cheese is mine. Because I put on the list to get me one. Thank you.
I've
I'll
always
eat it
found the chief
tomorrow.
To be noble, but it doesn't take a lot to change a person. His forts ravaged, his
I asked for
traditions
like
threatened.
5 different
I
kinds
can
of
see
cheese
how such things
today.
could lead to this. The king and the Forge Mother must be told what happened here.
I love cheese. But like, sometimes, like I'm very particular about it, and sometimes I'll go like whole stretches of time without wanting cheese, and then I'll be like, okay, get me the port wine, cook on, get me the cheese with little bits of fruit in it, like the soft cheese, get me the fancy Dutch cheese, and get me the fancy Irish cheese, and but I'm a huge snob. I don't like I like the taste of cheddar cheese just fine, but I think it's super basic. And if I have a choice between cheddar and like one of those Irish or Dutch cheeses, I will take the Irish or Dutch. I just got lost. I went the wrong way. Hi. Oh. Yeah, Forge Mother Alley.
And that's the end of that tale. Ready to write the next chapter?
Oh, good. Hashtag girl power. Hashtag teehee, useless man. He has to have his wives fight on his behalf.
I'm glad to see you and the priest alive. I believe things may have played out very differently if you hadn't agreed to my plan. But what of the High Priestess? Is Solgra all right? That is good news indeed. I will make sure that a military contingent protects this temple going forward. It will not be left undefended again. Increased patrols around the perimeter, soldiers assigned to guard the inside of the temple. The priests will not have to live in fear of another attack, not so long as my son is king. I assume you know who claimed responsibility for this? Bosrog has never agreed with Kurog. He made threats in the throne room, as I'm sure you heard. Besides, his boldness and devotion to Malakath are legendary. It appears Bosrog wishes to challenge our king. My son needs to solidify his hold on the clans. All of the chiefs must accept Kurog as their king for the betterment of the Orsimer people. If we gain support of the clans, we can stop Bosrog without inciting an all-out war.
Sounds good to me. Actually, no, it doesn't. I don't really care if you have an all-out war.
You have done much already. Many lives were in danger, yet somehow you managed to make sure none were lost. Please, take this, for being so careful with my people and keeping their safety in mind. We will find you again when the king needs you.
Woohoo! Skill point!
Solbra,
Let me
my
scale
child,
my skill.
come join us. Are you injured? Should I call a healer?
Ready to serve.
Yes, our call for assistance has already proven to be a more than worthwhile endeavor.
Wow. Yeah, like in Obey Me when they said, oh, you know, this this Sheepchi is just like Serena. It's so gentle and sweet. And I know that the game like railroads you into a certain personality type, but I just sat there blinking at the screen for a minute before I remembered that. I was like, what? Okay, it's definitely not the exact same thing, but, you know, similar energy.
Guess what? I have another message for you from the king.
What's up, nigga?
It's wonderful to see you again, my friend, but I really wish the king would find someone else to serve as a messenger. I have so many other talents that could greatly benefit Orsinium.
Okay.
I have no idea. Although I did hear something or other about a moot of some kind. I suppose the best way to find out is to go and see the king. In the throne room, up at the keep. Hopefully he won't be in too foul of a mood when you get there. He seemed out of sorts when I told him this was the last message I was going to deliver. Either he finds something else for me to do, or I'm leaving.
Move your feet! Get moving! Stow your weapons, my friend. Here we go.
Let's take a trip off the main road. People say fish smell bad. I say anything smells bad if you leave it out long enough. Impressive. See, work is for people who don't know how to fish. regret this.
Oh, hello. I went wandering off. I didn't travel, I just ran. I mean, you know, running is a form of travel. I didn't way shrine, I just ran. Okay, as soon as I finish fighting this ice wraith. Okay, so you want me to travel
at
to
your
you?
service.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Let me pour myself some juice so I have something cold to drink. Whoops, that's too much juice. Now we need a paper towel. I'll be back. I see you. Hello, you.
I have many fine goods. Yeah! Yeah! Ah, my friend and ally has returned. Let's talk. I heard what you did at the temple. Your efforts no doubt saved countless lives. It pains me to learn that Chief Bosrog was involved, though. Bosrog's never agreed with my plans. He's a traditionalist, stubborn and old-fashioned to the end. His unwavering devotion to Malakath, his hatred of Trinimac, his refusal to recognize my authority. I'd say Chief Bosrog is getting desperate. Bosrog wants to start a war. Damn it all to oblivion, we'll have to stop him. He has the strength to overwhelm the lesser clans, and he's no suckling cub when it comes to fighting either. If he were to make a challenge for my throne, it's time to assemble the Great Moot. I want you to visit the clan chiefs that still haven't come around to our way of thinking.
Great Moot.
Talk some sense into them. You need to get to them before Bosrog poisons the well and turns them against me. You made an impression already, but don't worry. I'm not expecting them to come just because you asked nicely. The chiefs are stubborn, but they each have a problem that's confounding their clan. Solve their problems, and they'll attend the moot. Now you get it. Help the chiefs, and they'll be obligated to accept your invitation. I've tried to convince the chiefs of Tumnash, Morkul, and Shatul to join my kingdom. I even married a few of their daughters. We need a better solution.
I even married a few of their daughters. We need a better solution.
Tell them that you come to help in the name of King Kurog. That I'm hosting a gathering of clans, and I want the chiefs to attend. And it needs to be the clan's chief that comes to the moot. If they try to send a subordinate, I'll be highly insulted. Do whatever it takes. The chiefs must attend the moot. I trust you won't fail me. When this is over, Wrothgar will finally be forged into a united kingdom. Meet me at my corner club after you finish. All this planning has given me a powerful thirst. More? What more is there to say? They refuse my every overture and laugh at my authority. We need to convince them of the veracity of my grand vision. Oh, very well. What specifically do you want to know?
He's pretty affable for a king.
Stoneworkers.
I like him.
Tumnosh operates the Greystone Quarry, the primary source of building materials for Osinium. I'm not sure what Chief Ramash is up to, but he's fallen behind on his shipments. Maybe you can help get the quarry back on track. The Morkel clan is famous for its smiths. Some of the finest arms and armor has come out of their forges. I've been trying to get them to send experts to help us build the city, but Chief Abzug continues to hem and haw. Family troubles, he says. The stoneworkers, Tumnosh operates the Greystone Quarry, the primary source of one of the best clans as far as food production and livestock is concerned. Expert hunters and farmers, every one of them. Chief Ogzor promised to send herds of Icharters to help feed the city, but we haven't seen so much as a bushel of apples yet.
Alright, so you said there's a side quest? Hey Loki, when you have a moment, could you get me my gold bond? It might be in the bathroom, it might be on the shelf back there. But I have all these bug bites over here. And they need gold bond.
Isn't that what the king wants?
Okay. Oh, whoops. Was I supposed to go outside or not? No. Okay, I'm gonna come back in as soon as I load in.
These walls are incredible. Did you know this isn't the first city to bear the name Orsinium? Tamriel hasn't been very kind to the orcs. I wonder if it won't be the last.
Here's a wife and there's a wife, and another little wife, fuzzy wife, funny wife, wife, duck. Wife, wife, cheesecake wife, tablet baked potato wife, 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 mushroom wife, wife, duck. An orc lady harem. That actually sounds really nice. Oh, Isabel just got mad at me because I stole.
No crime. Please help Zabani.
Sup, Zabani?
This one shouldn't be here. It was Agolus who stole from the king, not poor Zabani.
Poor Zabani, okay.
Zabani met
Tell me
Agolus
what happened,
on the way to
Zabani.
Orsinium. Many dangers line the road, so we traveled together. We celebrated our arrival with drinks. When this one returned from the privy, the guard accused Zabani of stealing from the king. Of what? She does not know. Gone. Zabani was a fool to trust him. This one remembers he mentioned his camp. Why would a traveler have a camp unless he was a bandit? Please, free Zabani. She has nowhere else to turn. Agolus always wrote in a journal. Zabani is certain his plans to frame her are within. This one saw a map inside his journal to his bandit camp. Not far. This one can show you. Please, find the journal and prove Zabani's innocence. Zabani enjoyed walking behind him. It was like watching the rolling ocean. This one is not usually distracted in such a way. Perhaps Agolus relied on this to trick her. Zabani does not know. They will not tell her.
They say it was the king's property, but would not explain. This one thinks she will rot in this cell until it is found, or until she is proven innocent.
Why did you travel with him?
Sobani enjoyed walking behind him. It was like watching the rolling ocean. This one is not usually distracted in such a...
Oh yeah. Okay. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave.
There's always more to do.
We have what? Well then I'm gonna dress myself up real quick. Okay, I dyed that ugly ass brown leather armor, and now it's even uglier, and I love it. And it's so hideous! Sup? Ooh. I'm gonna, hold on, I'm gonna unhide my helm. I'm gonna see what that does. Oh, it makes me look blonde. They look so ugly, but it works for her. Oh, I'm all about looking like a weirdo. Hey everybody, look at me.
I'm in your service.
Yeah. like yours. I like yours. I like the funky dye. Well, now Isabel and I match. We're twinsies.
No guts, no glory.
No guts, no glory. I say mockingly as I farm bot butterflies. I should make a black character and have them farm bot nothing but cotton and jute. I am a horrible person. But I'm gonna name it after my old Job Corps roommate Netanya, because she was a bitch. I threw a metal thermos at her head once. Well, you know, he's male, so it's okay to hit him.
For they are mighty and somewhat frightening.
I am trying to examine the note. Okay, I have examined the note.
That could be helpful.
That's a very good question. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this. Talk to Zabani or Solomon. I'm gonna give it to Zabani, I think. Selling it. It would be the most evil option, but I kind of feel sorry for her, like, as a person, so yeah, let's gonna win out over being evil for the sake of evil. Trophy would like to inform you that Trophy would sell because what means a Zabani? Trophy likes gold because Trophy is gold. He would also like to inform you that he flicks his tail cutely at you. Oh. What if Trophy doesn't want to stop that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boing, boing, boing. My name's not Buffalo because it's Trophy. No. No, you're not. You're talking to me. You can't talk to me if you're ignoring me. You can't argue with me if you're ignoring me. Maullia was following Trophy, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? That's mean. You're a bully. You're a bully-headed bully face. You're a bully-headed bully face. Okay, sorry, where are you? I don't know. Where are we supposed to go?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, also, I shared the thing you said about how Shadow should just poke out an eye and then Troy would like him better, and Shadow got mad. He's like no. It's funny except for the fact that like when I was like consulting with her for Shadow's characterization for the college solos, and Shadow and Troy were roommates, and like across the hall from Avon, so like Shadow knows why. Like, no, I am not gonna copy your first boyfriend for you. Fuck that. Not quite phrased like that, but that was the gist of it.
Poor Zablani. Why will no believe that a Gola stole from the king, not her? Oh? What did you find? Do not keep Zabani suspended.
Ooh, I can prove you were partners.
Shh, not so loud. If you found my note, you know Agolas betrayed me. I didn't deserve the blame for his plan.
No, I just chose it because it was like the bitchiest option. I didn't really read it either. Let's see. You stole the mug, why shouldn't I turn you in?
Your while. If you place the blame on Agolas, he'll let me go. Then I'll collect my emergency funds, meet you at the Greedy Cat, and pay you for the note and your silence. Think about it. Zabani prays this will be over soon.
Okay, now Zabani's getting on my nerves.
Keep away from the Khajiit. If I see you pass her anything, you'll end up in your own cell. She knows. No. A witness reported her to the guard, saw her take the object before heading to the privy. She could have hidden it then.
Oh, a witness saw her
Eventually,
take
she'll
the
tell us
object.
where it is. Till then, she stays in here. I don't know, some elf. I have prisoners to watch. Be on your way or join her in the cell. Oh? What information?
So I can either say Agola stole the mug and framed Zabani, which is a lie, or say Zabani is guilty. She stole the mug with her partner. I'm going to tell the truth because lying is wrong.
I knew it! Her story never fit together quite like it should. I'll make sure that mug gets back to the guard. Anything else you need? I think the guard can
I'd like
manage
a reward.
Here you go. Compliments of the king.
Gloves of the ugly mug. Hell yeah. I'm going to equip gloves of the ugly mug. If you get a reward from him, I'm going to equip them. Okay. Let's see, this one would up my magicka, but it would down my health, spell damage, weapon damage, spell resistance, and nope, not worth it. I'll keep my ice furnace gauntlets. I might bank the gloves of the ugly mug, though. I might lock them and bank them. Because if I do that, I can use them on another... Let me see... Well, I mean, I'm wearing something that's part of a set right now. And no, they're not. They're not. So... Ooh, I can enchant them. Okay. I'm still gonna lock them. Because, like, if I lock something, I can give it to, like, another character on this server, right? On my account. Okay, then I'm gonna do that because I want my next character to wear ugly mug gloves. I want someone to wear them. Okay, well I locked it. So I can't accidentally decon it. That's why I locked it. Let me check my inventory. I'm at 30, I'm good. Yeah, and I'm gonna bank anything that says I can research it. So I'm not carrying it around with me. A spoonful of research makes the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down.
Stendar wants me to tell you he saw that.
Stendar wants me to tell you he saw that. Okay. Good question, let me check. Next time I'm fucking stealing shit, I'm pulling out Ember. Oh, let's do Tunmosh. Stendar wants me to tell you he saw that. Stendar can suck my left foot. Well, still below.
Fishy, fishy. I'm only...
Well, not that below, clearly. In something? And then down, maybe? Alright. Very I just fucking died. I lost hope and I jumped in, like, off of a cliff into some water and I died.
Durung, you idiot! Well, I'm not cleaning this up.
Sure. But fuck that puzzle, dude. Yeah, Loki had some unflattering things to say about that puzzle too.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
And I agree with him. She's not stuck in the puzzle. She's dreading having to do the puzzle. She says she's just gonna Google the answer. She's done it twice. She's done it twice, and the first time she had her other friend do it for her. I am running towards the Clan Chateau one. I did say Tomash. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where you're at then. Sup. I was just like, I see marker, this marker easy.
Let's go.
Pocket mammoth. That makes it sound cute. I cannot mount while engaged in combat. Can I take this butterfly while I'm engaged in combat? Yes, butterflies for me. I need some fucking bait. I'd like to be a master baiter. I stand by that statement. I am done. I am not, however, done farm botting. I found some ore. Hey! It's fucking rude. I'm trying to farm bot ore. You just fucking interrupt me. Hunt.
Good quality there.
And there's something over here. Didn't everything me to tell you he's on that. Yeah, so we should probably visit an outlaw refuge at some point. Where's the quest? Where is she? In the gate. She's not like directly inside the gate. Oh. Ooh, crafty stuff. I need it. I'll walk around till I see a quest giver, but I don't have them like marked on my compass. I just like know it when I saw it.
Word is spreading about the quarry. People are starting to return to help.
Okay.
Step up! Have a look!
I see a merchant. I don't see any quest givers though.
Ah,
Oh, there was one inside the gate.
Hey, you!
Another distraction.
Ah, outsider. I confess I had my doubts, but my forge wife tells me you were as good as your word. Thank you for helping restore order to the Greystone Quarry. Oh, very well. You performed a vital service for my clan. The least I can do is go and listen to whatever fancy words Kurog wants to shout at us this time. I'll see you in Orsinium, outsider.
So, I don't know where this quest giver is that you mentioned. I didn't see them. Oh, Tumnosh? Yeah, I recruited him. I thought you wanted me to like pick up a quest from someone in here for the quarry or something. I can come with you into the quarry though, can't I? And just kill stuff next to you. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Okay. I'm fine with following you through the quarry and killing shit if that's what you want to do. Yep. Oh, high elf dude. Oh, okay, yeah. 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 Okay. I'm gonna put Isabel active again. I wanted Ember active because I was sneaking around stealing things. Ooh, I could talk to Drago.
That was an admirable display of logic.
Yeah, okay. He has nothing to say to me except that was an admirable display of logic. And then the rest of that paragraph. Yeah, sure, I will do that. I love farm botting.
Get back, fiends!
Well, Lizandra, let me tell you about this bitch. Okay, you didn't mean that kind of tea.
Against us.
Troy stares judgmentally at all of us.
Take no pleasure in killing.
Signet says no, scrap them for parts.
They're not.
Sebastian says, killing robots is fine as long as you leave his alone. Yes, because you can upgrade the stupid robots to be smart robots and not waste resources. He's not judging the robots necessarily for being stupid, he's judging whoever made them for making them stupid. Like, he thinks that whoever made them stupid is incompetent. Completely, he misses the point of they're supposed to be stupid so that they're, like, only follow orders.
We're alive and they're not.
Yeah, he has an extremely high IQ, but some things about human nature, yeah. He is very definitely, you can tell, he was raised by Trent. Like, there's some things that he says and does, like, oh yeah, this is definitely Sebastian's kid. Some things he says and does, oh yeah, this is definitely Trent's kid.
Any battle we can walk away from, eh?
Oh, you know what would be funny? Okay, so you know how you mentioned having a cougar try to flirt with Troy? Troy having no idea, or, well, I guess he would kind of know, but like, Troy being initially confused as to what the hell a cougar is. Because, okay, so in Gossip Girl, the guy who is Torrent's face claim had affairs with like multiple older women. Or at least, but anyway, I think it was multiples. It was at least, yeah, no, I think it was multiples. But anyway, had an affair with multiple older women. And so there could be like a thing about like Troy saying, what the hell is cougar hunting and why is Torrent so enthused by it? Why do you want to hunt wild cats? That's dumb.
Well.
And then potentially that's something I would expect from Nathaniel. And there's a meta joke in there in that Torrent's face claim in the show that I'm talking about was also named Nathaniel. No one. I don't understand why he couldn't do his shit himself, but okay. Fuck your fucking Dwarven spears and sentries too. I fucking hate these robot shit.
We'll see it done.
Let's do this together is what you say when you're about to engage in a threesome, not when you're engaging in a party battle, sweetheart. The shadows look like a square eye and it's really weird. What don't I want to do? Wait, are you talking to them? Isabel, you're confusing. You don't want to do evil? That's silly. Why wouldn't you want to do evil? Oh, because it's her. Okay, got it. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna fucking farm bot around here while you do this. While you Google it. It's not being a loser, actually. It's saving time that you could be spending on something more interesting than figuring out how to do it manually. It's problem solving. Using the resources at your disposal.
No guts, no glory! What do you say to some celebratory sweets? Well done.
I think I farm botted my way into losing you. I found the quarry depths.
Got this.
Excuse me, I would like to climb, please. Okay, there we go. It really is. Okay, I'm gonna fish.
Not sick of me yet?
I like snacks. Whichever one's easy to get to.
Never a bad
Okay.
time to cast some lines.
You pick the next one. So I picked one, so you pick one.
What can I do? Great catch. See if you can hook another.
I want to listen to a book.
Avoid strict dietary regimens. Some participants went against the recommendation. What we want, even if the oncologist recommends the opposite. Here again is Elizabeth, talking about her choice to be vegan. My oncologist is very against me being vegan. She was from the beginning. I didn't really care, and so I did it anyway. Unfortunately, Elizabeth developed brain metastasis. This made her question of what she did help or not. She went on, I have brain metastases since I've gone vegan, so I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it's helping. I don't know if it would be worse if I ate dairy. I don't know. I felt like it was worth a shot. It's healthy eating. So it's just my choice, but I don't know if it's helping. In areas like this where there is no certainty about benefits or lack thereof for specific choices, the person can be left to grapple with the moral burden of the outcome of what they did or did not do. People with cancer are having to learn about their body and its physiology to make decisions, often with little data. Worse still, they feel the burden of the consequences of the decisions. Another burden comes when the person starts to struggle to maintain strict expectations. For some, the notion of doing everything they can reaches a degree of moral obligation and almost becomes a burden.
Gorgeous catch.
At that point,
If it wasn't worth so
start
much,
to cause them
I'd
to
say
have
let's
guilt.
eat it right here.
Kin shared, I am trying to make sure that I'm staying healthy. I mean, my nutrition can probably improve a little bit more, I think, as far as diet, because then I feel like I have to be eating 100% healthy all the time. So, when I don't, there's a certain guilt element involved in it.
Make sure that's put in a place the
Other than
baby
that,
can't get
it's
to
just
it,
trying
please.
to not obsess over it, because I'm an anxious person by nature even before I got cancer. She realizes that her nutrition can be changed to make it better. She feels guilty if she does not eat well, and seeks out her help when she doesn't eat healthily. This is when the matter becomes concerning. Rather than helping the person engage with the agency, it becomes a burden and an additional entering manual mode. Page
No.
91 of 179.
No, it's written by a
No such
male
thing as a
doctor
wasted
who's
day, so long
interviewing
as we go fishing.
other. It's a male doctor who has cancer who's interviewing other cancer survivors And some of the cancer survivors are women. Because it's written by somebody who has cancer and who's struggling emotionally with the fact that he has cancer. That doesn't make him effeminate. No, it does not make him look effeminate. She doesn't have any idea because there isn't enough research on the subject. The oncologists are doing the best that they can with the research that they have. Like, he's saying that there's just not a lot of research done on this. Loki, I am 50% into the book and you listen to like 5 minutes of it. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Hush your shut. I noticed that you don't hush your shut when I ask you to. I mean, yeah, some parts of the book are written repetitively, but that doesn't mean it's written by a woman. He's like, you can tell this book is written by a woman because there's so much wrong with the writing style. Well, you know what? The writing style isn't perfect, but that doesn't change the fact that it's written by a man. It's a really dumb thing to say.
Hold on to that.
He's as much teehee women as Bex is teehee men. Right? I'm gonna travel to you because I think I lost you. I was fishing. I was fishing with my beautiful Argonian concubine. A reformer can kiss my ass. I am never giving this man up. As either of me. I got a recipe for soothing bard's throat tea. Wish I had something like that in real life. Oh my god. Ooh, companion's belt. And it's blue. Sharpie, let me see your clothes. Let me take off your clothes. I mean, let me clothe your clothes. Okay. Yeah, let's give you a blue belt. Alright, you've got the best shoes already. I'm gonna re-summon Isabel and check her clothes.
I am your shield. My blade is yours.
I see what you mean about Isabel being annoying. After, like, you said you found her annoying at first. I didn't, and now I do. Now I'm like, woman, could you please just be quiet? Stendar wants you to know that he saw that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Select 5 pure water spring draw chemical plants. Daily endeavor completed. My daily endeavor is being a fat ass, okay? Shining steel! I'm gonna entertain myself by repeating everything she says in a high-pitched voice, even though I know you know all of the things that she says.
I should have been at my husband's side. He'd still be alive, and I'd still be his hunt wife. Well, look upon my husband and weep, for his next journey is to the Ashen Forge. Perhaps a new chief will deal with Kurog's latest nonsense. Until then, leave us to our misery.
Do I get a kiss? Look, he's getting ready for bed. He has to replug in the air conditioner because the baby unplugged the air conditioner.
Rotten luck.
Night, night. I love you. No, you're not. You don't.
Don't see many new faces at Chateau Range. Our only neighbors are surly giants. Speaking of which, Chief Ogzor had a nasty encounter with a giant's club a short while ago. Best keep your voice low. We don't know how much time he has left. Dying. No amount of healing.
We don't know how much time he has left. Well, how is he doing? Nope.
As soon as he goes, Chateau is in for dark times. The clan will tear itself apart without a good contender for chief. I want to prevent that. We know which giant smashed the chief. I want to return the favor. That'll show the clan I'm a good contender, which would help keep the clan together. Thing is, I'm no tracker. Care to help me find the bastard? I have a few words to say to Chief Ogzor's mother. I'll meet you where Urkale the Cleaver's tracks begin. Don't know why we call him that. He carries a club. I don't really know. Most giants are surly enough. Urkale the Cleaver, we've come to learn, is a mean drunk. Once, he tore off an Echater's crest and tossed it across the snow like he was skipping a stone. Heard they found it in Farin's stronghold.
You can't be serious. Why can't he be serious? Why would he joke about something? Something like that. You know, Lorig's got a really nice body.
You're right. Only made it 100 paces before it slammed into a tree. Took half a day to saw that bloody crest out. We tried to reattach the thing, but the Echater wanted nothing to do with it. Most of Chateau's warriors died in the first Winterborn raids. Without a good contender for chief, neighbor will fight neighbor for a title they can't hope to hold. We can't afford that, after losing so much to the raiders. Truth is, everyone's afraid. The chief kept this clan together for 2 decades.
He looks so
a strong contender will
sturdy.
quiet their nerves. Slaying the giant who killed Chief
And
Ogzor?
he's not too ugly to
None
look
will
at
doubt my
either.
strength.
For an orc.
You want me to quote the Code of Malakath? Go on about vengeance and grudges? I've had my fill of that. Something I learned around all these Echater. The ones who bray the loudest never lead the pack. Someone whose actions speak loudest. Someone like Chief Ogzor. Yes, I want to be chief. I spent 2 decades watching this clan prosper under his guidance. I'm not relaxed. I just wasn't willing to kill my best friend for his clan. Contenders for chief fight it out in the Bloody Knoll. It's our shrine to Malakath, up on the hill. He who emerges is chief. Simple as that.
Is the chief of Chateau always a man?
Well, of course. That's how it's always been. Never thought about it any other way. I suppose it's possible. Still, I wouldn't wish that on any woman. She'd face constant challenge. Whispers behind her back, bitter sulking, the petty disrespects you expect from children, but all from grown orcs who should know better. We travel where the Echater travel. Can't say it'd be good if the chief was stuck here defending him, herself, I mean. I wouldn't want to put my clan through that, but that's me. I don't really know. Most giants are surly enough. Urkale the Cleaver, we've come... You're right.
Okay,
Only made it
alright,
100.
okay,
Most of Shatul's warriors. Truth is, everyone's afraid. The chief kept this clan together for 2 decades. Ha! Exactly. Oh, you were asking. Well,
Okay, I was gonna go follow you. I'm just gonna. Kill what's his fuck.
right. Let's find Urkale the Cleaver.
Oh wow. Even if you're a lady orc? So Serlena's gonna be chief.
It's sorry. It's just
That would be cool. So in her quote canon DOF, she is actually a werewolf, and she's like the leader of the pack, and the pack is like is like composed mostly of like women on the police force. But I don't know if I want to. Can you werewolf an orc? Alright, I think I'll do Serlena and I'll werewolf her. Which server I'm gonna do her on. I might do like my serious characters on one server and my joke characters on another. Insofar as Faustus would be considered AC. Because like he's a real muse. He's a parody of himself, but he's a real muse. So like him, Serena, Serlena. Oh yeah, okay.
We're still standing.
You're right.
Be
You're
proud
right.
of that.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll think of something. I want like some way to like delineate who I'm gonna put where. Can we fish? I want to fish. Okay, Sharpie, come Sharpie. Come be Sharpie with me. I love you.
Back at it again. Once had a new angler ask me the best time to fish. Easy answer, I said. It's right now.
I had a big cuddly baby in the room with me. At the beginning of the stream. He was running in and out and playing with things and being very cute. For the first like 15 minutes of the stream, I was like stuck basically talking about my past and stuff because it's like I had to fill time because Andy sprung it on Piffy last minute. They were supposed to go shopping. And I was like, okay, well, I already started the stream, so... I mean, it's fine. I did come over like yesterday, so he probably figures it's not that big of a deal if she's late to stream, because we spent like most of yesterday together. He's so funny, like, I say hi to him and he's like, hi. But then, like, he sees Lucius, he's like, hi, Lucius! Oh my goodness, it's a child! It's hilarious, yeah, because, like, he has never liked me, and I've never really given him a reason to like me. I've maybe given him a couple of reasons not to outright dislike me. But it's very clear I'm not one of his favorite people, but he loves kids, so, and Lucius is so adorable, so, like, hates me, loves my kid. Which is a lot better than the alternative of hates my kid because of me. Which, yeah, I've dealt with that shit too. Right? I mean, like I say, Andy's a good person. I was telling Wyatt about this too. I said, yeah, he doesn't like me very much, but he's a great person. Like, he's a 5-star human being. And it's not like someone liking me is not required for me to have a high opinion of them. At least he's honest about it, but he's also civil about it. Oh yeah, he tolerates me.
Where will our adventures take us today?
He tolerates me because I'm his wife's best friend. So, like, he personally does not want to make friends with me, and that's okay. He doesn't have to. It's not gonna make me go like, oh, whatever. And especially the fact that he doesn't like me, and yet he's paying our rent. Like, he's a big person for doing that. And he's also, like, offered to help with, like, if things go really south between Loki and me. Right. If things go south between Loki and me, like, really far south to the point where I have to get out fucking now, he also,
that could be helpful.
Like, will help with that and make sure that everyone is safe and all that. Sorry, what's the question? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. I know exactly why he doesn't like me. I can't mount in combat, apparently. So, yeah, I was involved with Piffy in high school, and like I said, I dicked her over, and they met, while she was still emotionally recovering from that. Yeah, and so she had tales to tell, and she told them. And, like, no, it's not that. It's not that. As long as Piffy is safe, he's okay. It's just that he knows the kind of person that I was, and then there's some things that I've said, like me making it perfectly clear that I would throw a fucking celebratory party if another one of my exes died. But that's because she's a fucking horrible person. So talk to what's his fuck? Where's what's his fuck? Oh, here he is.
Listen, we both know you're the one who avenged the chief.
Like, you know, comments that I made, like, oh yeah, I totally would, you know, get rid of her if I could afford it, or like if it couldn't be traced to me, or like if I wouldn't get caught. Like, I made comments very similar to that in front of him, and he like physically cringed at it. So, like, I don't know if he knows I would never hurt Piffy, but Piffy knows I would never hurt Piffy. So it's that, and also the fact that I'm very loud as a person, and he's very introverted, and I kind of, my presence kind of disturbs his peace. So it's a combination of things, and I used to take it personally. Like, I used to like cry because we couldn't be friends, but At this point, it's like, well, you know what? You're doing a lot for us,
really know.
even though we're not
Shatu
friends,
tries
and I
not to talk
respect
about
that.
his exiles.
And you've always
Chief
been good to
Ogzor
Piffy.
forbade anyone
You've
from
never,
speaking
like,
of her. I
punished
think he
her
blamed
for
himself
becoming
pushing
friends
her
with me
away.
again.
After
Like,
her mother died,
you're a
Ushruka
really
and her
good
father
dude.
were always at odds. It was inevitable. No.
Oh,
I've always
Jesus, no, he
respected how
hasn't.
Ushruka held her ground, and I wasn't too keen on the match.
Yeah, no,
I'd
he's...
known her since she was a child.
Oh, he's
going from
classy as
Uncle
hell.
Lorig to husband, we call that a Valenwood marriage. But don't let a wood orc hear you say it. Chief Ogzor's mother, Shatul's wise woman, though she hates it when we call her that. It falls to her to select the candidates for chief, and she's right over there.
I like Lorig, I like his body, and I like his
Yazara,
voice.
look! I cut this
He's
off
a very
her tail to cleaver.
charismatic
My
personage.
friend here struck the killing blow.
Impressive, Lorig. Why don't you show the others?
Sound advice, as always.
Come closer. We should speak.
Oh, I skipped through some things. I chose the red option. It was like, okay, yeah, enough about that.
You avenged my son. I will not forget what you did for Shatul today. Nor will the clan. If you are willing, I have need of someone so capable. If Shatul is to survive, there must be a new chief. Lorig is one contender. The other is Ulgesh. I want you to meet him. Ulgesh returned from Orsinium shortly after my son's injury. He declared himself a contender, but I'm not sure why. The boy never had brains or ambition. Serving in the Orsinium Guard was my son's suggestion. Shatul needs a chief who looks out for the clan before himself. We have no walls to hide behind, only our wits and our skill herding a Chater. If Ulgesh has neither, I need to know. I sent him after Scamper, our laziest Chater. Ulgesh can explain the task.
Aw, Scamper.
He's never been
That's
talking,
one of my
but
dad's
see what you can learn as you age.
Well, actually, it's Mr.
I want
Scampers.
to speak with you when you
And
return.
my dad calls him Scamper, Scampy. Oh, gosh.
Another find for your pack.
Who are you? I don't need your help.
Okay, thanks, bye.
With your help, this will go faster.
I don't need your help. Okay, thanks, bye. Wait, but this will go faster.
Yazara asked for a snow truffle. This lazy beast can sniff it out. But it's a two-person job. I can't keep Scamper and hunt for a snow truffle. It's like a tundra truffle, but tastier. Only grows in these parts. No clue. A potion, maybe? You scout ahead, find a truffle patch. Give a whistle. I'll send Scamper your way. Scamper will sniff the patch. If there's a snow truffle, he'll dig it up. You grab it and bring it to Yazara. Got it?
Wow,
Scamper
you
is
really are
fast
lazy. What the fuck?
Give him a good kick to wake him. Near boulders or trees. Lots of them between here and Shatul. It's why they camp here in the winter. I lived in Orsinium for years. Sometimes I forget Shatul is home. Just
find the snow truffle. It's cold out here. You do it. It's your task. Not my task. I'm gonna bully this mammoth.
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
that was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby,
Oh,
let
nice.
me
What did you
know.
find?
Strike now! You've got them!
But I should hit the thing too. There's dogs. Oh, there's dogs.
Scamper earned some sleep. Let's get back to Chateau.
You is a bitch. Yes. I just really don't like this guy. I don't think he's fit to be no fucking chief. I think the guy with the nice voice and the nice body should be chief and not just because he's an attractive orc. But oh my god, he's so handsome. He's so manly, I love him.
Did you find Olgesh? Good. Give it here. Olgesh passed my test. Scamper has always required 2 people to wrangle. For Olgesh to send you back with the snow truffle tells me he learned to master his temper. He'd have tried to kill you, but you slew Urkael the Cleaver. I expect Olgesh would now be dead. Lorig and Olgesh are the only clear contenders for chief. They must enter the Bloody Knoll and duel beneath the stern gaze of Malakath. The one who emerges shall be the new chief of Chateau. I have not forgotten what you did for us. On behalf of Chateau, I name you Bloodkin. You shall always have a place among us. I already sent Lorig to the Bloody Knoll. Could you inform Olgesh he is to fight? I would do so, but I must attend to my son.
This is a gorgeous
Olgesh
orc
should be at
lady.
his tent.
Why are the orcs so
And
good
thank
looking?
you for the snow truffle, Bloodkin. Sometimes
The
the
orcs
smallest
are like
favors are
one of the
hardest to
most
repay.
attractive species that I've seen. Or, not that they're an attractive species, but like the majority of the orcs that I've seen are attractive, whereas everybody else is just kind of meh.
It was my son's favorite food.
Like there are some really
His
attractive
housewife. She has
Argonians.
dozens of recipes. He loved them all.
The Nords and
He won't
Bretons, I
be
can't
able to
fucking tell
taste
them
it.
apart. So,
His
you know.
mind, you see.
All white people look
There's
the
nothing
same.
left of him. But I'll mix it into the poison so he enjoys it one last time. The poison I shall feed the husk that remains of his body.
I mean,
Yes. Yes, it is. Chateau must survive. Before a new chief is chosen, the old chief must die. By the time Lorig and Olgesh reach the Bloody Knoll, the poison will finish its work. Malakath will take no offense. There is no shame in that. You are not an orc. You are not of Chateau. But you are bloodkin to our clan. Know that it must be done, and that only I can carry this burden. Chateau must survive. Olgesh should be at his... It was my... The poison I shall feed the husk. No, it is me. Murdering my own son. Chateau must survive. Before a new chief... I doubt that. An orc of Chateau would truly understand. You are neither. Yet you are bloodkin to our clan. And your words give me the strength to do what must be done.
okay. Find all this. Just find all that. Just because he learned how to temper his temper doesn't mean he's worthy to be chief, though. I don't like this.
Over here.
Does this mean the
We
handsome
need to
guy's gonna
talk.
die? I do. Okay. I choose the handsome chief.
You looked different from inside Olgesh's helmet. What? What did you know? Yes, you're right. How did you know it was me?
Ushuka.
I see. You seem to know much about me, Snow Truffle. But not everything.
Okay, maybe I changed my mind because she's really hot. I'm...
A merchant friend keeps me informed.
She isn't a what?
When she brought word of my father's injuries, I had to return and contend for chief. Shatul must survive.
Look at them bazungas, though. Oh. I'm loopy.
As an exile, I'm not allowed to enter Shatul. But Ulgesh is no exile. I traded him a new set of armor for his old, then returned to my clan. My own grandmother couldn't tell the difference. The real Ulgesh has a squeak in his voice. One day, he paid Morkel's forge wife to make him sound like an ogre. He always wore the helmet everywhere he went. It still smells like sweaty breeches and onions. I cleaned it 3 times.
It smells like sweaty breeches
Nothing
and
worked.
onions. That's disgusting.
Have you been to Orsinium? The king hammers away at traditions which keep orcs locked in squalid strongholds. He tempers us.
I think I'm gonna
forges
choose her
us
for
into
chief
something
because
new,
woman
something
power
better.
or something.
I will become chief of Shatul. And in a decade, it will become tradition. Some won't. They may challenge me, and I'll have to kill them. But when any other clan clucks about the code of Malakath, Shatul will band together as we always do. We'll triple their rate on a Chater, a built-in blood price for the disrespect. I think we'll get rich off the Malakath zealots. That will make the king happy. And if he asks me to be his chief wife, I'll decline. But I'll offer him the chance to be my king husband.
If he asks me to be his chief wife, I'll decline, but I'll offer him the chance to be my king husband. I know there's a nuance there, but I don't understand what it is. That just sounds like getting married with extra steps.
Lorig is a fine warrior, better than my father. But that's the problem. He never challenged my father. He's like an Achater bull that refuses to mate, no matter how much ginger pulp you feed him. I haven't thought about that in years. He was always Uncle Lorig to me. Taught me how to play chop. Always called me Little One, even when I was nearly his height. I looked up to him. Then Father insisted I become his hunt wife. Lorig's heart was never in the match.
I mean,
but refusing would have led to a
marrying
feud.
your uncle isn't unheard
Father was
of.
insufferable. A chief's daughter must bear the clan's burdens. But children are a burden I don't ever plan to bear. Not for the clan, not for anyone.
Oh, she doesn't want kids. Okay, yeah,
Now
she's
I head to
definitely
the bloody
chief.
knoll. There I will kill Lorig and become chief of Shatul.
Wait, you have to kill Lord. Okay, never mind.
Must know my intentions. Inform her, and I swear upon my mother's memory, I will repay the favor when I am chief.
Oh, I don't care if she dies. Like, I know Teehee girl power and all of that, but... Like, when I play as Serlena, I'm going to have Serlena contend to be chief. I'm playing as Maullia. I should do the girl power thing, but I also can't bring myself to kill such a handsome, sexy man, and I feel like that's also somewhat in character, so.
Gladly. Tell her the truth. I don't care if she approves. She will need to prepare the clan for my success. If Malakath disapproves, he can strike me down in the Bloody Knoll. But Shatul must survive. Go. There's little time.
Talk to the... Oh, Miss Lady. Yazura. Yazura? Whatever the fuck her name is. Where is you at, bitch? I almost attacked that thing. Sup, lady
My
bitch
son,
person.
Chief Ogzor is dead. Lorik waits at the Bloody Knoll. Is Olgesh on his way?
I'm gonna lie. Because I think it would be funny. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'll have Serlena lie when she does this one.
What? Ushruka was exiled from Shatul. I would never allow her to contend for chief. That foolish girl. We're a traditional clan. Shatul will never accept an exiled woman as chief. A chief who lost his entire clan to raiders from the Reach? He refused to challenge my son, to give him an honorable death under Malakath's gaze. Because of friendship. No matter his prowess in battle, he is soft in the heart.
As long as he's not soft in the pants, I don't care if he's soft in the heart.
Take this ritual blade. It is flawed at its core, just like Lorig and Ushruka. Replace the blade of the weakest contender.
Replace the blade of the weakest contender. I can't do that! It's not fair!
Fair? I just watched my son die. None of this is fair. The flawed blade is a test. A weak contender who survives despite this setback deserves to become chief of Shatul. When the blade fails, the weakest contender will most assuredly die. If she go, there is little time. Malakath favor the victor.
So I replace the sword of the person I want to die, right? Okay. I'm going to replace Ashurka's. Where is she? This is a truly evil thing to do, but it really amuses me. Like, the game also, like, forces you to do it, so...
Let's do this together.
Yeah.
What would you ask?
Like, honestly, I would prefer a scenario where one of them is chief and then the other becomes their advisor. Like, that way they're both working for the good of Shatul.
Stendar was with us in that fight.
And... yeah. 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 And I don't necessarily have a problem with death. It's just that they both have some really good points. And I feel like it would be better for the clan if they both survived, you know. Hide before the duelists arrive. Okay. Oh wait, where are we hiding? Whoa! Well, that's somewhere to hide, I guess. Yes. Oh.
Ashruka? You have to go. If Ulgesh sees you, he'll kill you.
Ulgesh is in Orsinium. He sold me his armor before I came to Shatul.
No. What have you done?
Shatul must survive. Don't hold back, Lorig.
Malakath favor the victor.
And it also sucks that he has to, like, fight his niece. Like, that's shitty.
Goodbye, little one.
That's if you choose her to survive. No. I must have missed something then.
Hi, Isle.
I'm sorry, I love him too much to kill him. And while she did impress me, if he has to die in order for her to become chief and there's no alternative, I'm not doing that. No. Bye-bye, Miss, dude impersonator. Dude looks like a lady
Who is
person.
the new chief of Shatul? I see. Our clan will believe Malakath favors the loyalty Lorig showed my son. They'll accept his victory, for now. I shall advise him, if he allows it, and I will watch for weakness in his heart. Shatul must survive.
This is not justice.
You alone emerged from the bloody knoll. Did you pray to Malakath for your victory?
I needed no prayers, only my strength.
Then go forth, my chief, and receive your clan. Shatul,
Wait, can I have a
I
hug,
present your new
Lord?
chief.
Can
Chief
I hug
Ogzor was
you?
good for Shatul.
Can I feel
Though
your
Ashruka
biceps?
fell by my
Can
hand
I...
in the bloody knoll. I vow to lead by her father's example.
Wait, where are you, Lord? Okay. Can I just, like, can I go? Can I, like, hello. Hello. Hi, Lord. Okay,
I lost my best friend. Then I killed his daughter. The woman I was once supposed to marry. When it rains, it pours. But right now,
when it rains,
feels
it pours,
like
but I feel like it's
out
pouring
Chater's
out of a
back half.
Necateur's back half. Oh, that's amazing.
You? Of course you have my support. You've done much for Shatul, and stood by me when my friend was dying. When it's time, I'll hear him out. You have my word.
Hey, now that you're single, though. Yes, okay.
So now we have a new chief. Everyone is ready to forget Chief Ogzor, to ignore his murder. Urkael the Cleaver robbed me of my husband's mind, but Glagosh is to blame. She secretly worships Boethia, the Daedric Prince of Murder. Her prayers brought about Chief Ogzor's
How many fucking
death.
princes are there?
I haven't found the proof. I am no longer Hearthwife of Shatul. My husband's life was stolen from me by his hunt wife, my own clan sister. I want justice.
Yo, your sister wife killed your husband? That's fucked up.
Try the Giants' camp where Chief Ogzor fell, or Lugbag. Ask what he heard the night before the attack. And search Glagosh's tent. Confront her with anything you find. I want to know what she has to say for herself. I don't know. Poison, ritual sacrifice, time when she slipped away from the clan. Anything that connects her to Boethia. Shatul travels with the Achater. We have no prisons, just the Code of Malakath. If you wrong another in the clan, you have two choices. Pay in gold or pay in blood.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
Looking forward to seeing what you make.
This nigga worships the flying spaghetti monster, so naturally he kills the midwife in the clock tower with a candlestick. Surely there is no alternative. Aw, look at these dirty dogs. Look at the dirty dogs. They are so cute. It's sad that I have to fight them. Like, I wish they could be, I wish they'd be like yellow and they'd just be like standing there, minding their own business, doing Durzog things. I know, but I wish the wild Durzogs would be yellow like the Netches.
You're the one who helped Scamper find the snow truffle. Everyone calls him lazy, but they just don't know how to motivate him. It's nothing. Well, Stubbs went missing that night. When I caught her out in the snow, I heard someone singing. It sounded like Glagosh, but I didn't stay to listen. If the chief's hunt wife wants to sing alone at night, that's her business.
Actually, it's noise pollution if she's not singing well. And that makes it everyone's business. I'm sorry, I'm mean, especially since I lost my voice.
I should have been at my husband's side. He'd still be alive, and I'd still be his hunt wife. Oh? About what? That's my hunting blade. Chief Ogzor must have grabbed it on his way to the giant camp. Careful how you handle it. The blade has a paralyzing poison on the edge. His sword jangles. Lots of little buckles on the scabbard. But mine is quieter than a thief. I bet he didn't want to wake me the morning he was injured. Damned fool, trying to prove himself. Didn't want his hunt wife along to fight the giant. You rummaged through my tent? If you weren't bloodkin, I could gut you for that. Not
I
that
can
my
gut you
things
for
are all
that.
business, but it's a book of battle poetry. I read them occasionally. It's what they preach in Orsinium, isn't it? Always wise to keep in touch with the king's politics. Better to know the old myths than sound like a bumpkin.
Better to know the old myths and sound like a bumpkin. Oh my god. That doesn't sound in the least convincing. Even Trent doesn't believe you.
We're a clan that travels the range. It gets boring at night. Sometimes we sing to keep up our spirits. Know that. I wasn't singing. I was chanting. I was out hunting when I nearly stumbled into a mammoth. They have poor night vision. If you chant the way the giants do, sometimes you can fool them into thinking you're not a threat. Well, I don't. What is the point of your questions? Yeah. The poor girl is still young. She can't accept that our husband fell in fair combat. There is no conspiracy. Just a good man who fell before his time. Tell her that.
My bullshit senses are tingling. I'll talk to this. Sup?
So, what did you find? What did she have to say for herself? I knew it. Her hands are red with my husband's blood. You see, a cultist chanced to her Daedric prince, just like the stories. I bet she was cavorting in the moonlight. Perhaps she was chanting to... So, what did you find? I knew it. Well, I don't know why he would. But you're right. His own blade was still in the tent. That means nothing. She's still a Boethia cultist. I'm sure of it. What does Glagosh care about Orsinian politics? The book proves her guilt. What about Lugbag? He heard something the night before my husband was struck down. You see, a cultist chanced to her Daedric prince, just like the stories. I bet she was cavorting in the moonlight. Perhaps she was chanting to ensorcel Urkael the Cleaver. We've all seen her do that before. Of course she would say that. Followers of Boethia live only to deceive. It was Boethia worship, no matter what she says. Chief Ogzor deserves justice. Something... This is enough evidence for me to demand the blood price from Glagosh.
What should I do? I'll persuade her. Fuck it. No. Actually. How much of a backstabbing bitch do I want to be? I'll persuade her. Yeah.
You're right. I was just so angry. If she had been there beside him, he'd still be alive. We'd still be a family. I'll speak with Glagosh. We both lost someone important to us.
Okay. Talk to Alanon the Alchemist is what I have. Yeah, I ended my quest, but I mean this is the other quest. Oh, in the name of the king. Okay, we have to recruit the more difficult king ball. Where'd it go? You went somewhere. Should I travel? I might take a bath and go to bed, and we can finish. Maybe. I'm potato. No, I'm potato.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
Yeah, I may not be good with criticism, constructive or otherwise, but at least I know my fucking faults.
I have no idea what direction I should go, and I'm freezing out here.
I
serve aboard Matir's Fortune,
Or at least I did before we wrecked upon the ice. We were bringing the ambassador to Wrothgar when a horrendous storm blew up. Sent the fleet off course.
It's pretty
and crashed on
here.
the frozen shore. They sent me to find help, but I'm practically useless when it comes to navigating on dry land. Look, go talk to Lord Ethian at our camp. The survivors gathered there, but his wife, the ambassador, is still missing. He's worried sick about her. I'm glad I ran into you. Maybe you're just the bit of good luck we need to salvage something from this terrible situation. The camp is near the shore. You can still see what's left of our fleet from that location. Not much to tell. Our fleet was comprised of a half-dozen vessels from Daggerfall, tasked with getting High King Emmerich's ambassador to a trade meeting in Orsinium. The fleet is wrecked, the ambassador's missing, and Lord Ethian is lost without her. I couldn't say. I was working below deck when the storm hit. But it was a powerful storm, full of wind and snow. It carried us off course and rammed us right into the frozen coastline. Lady Sovel, she's a remarkable woman. High King Emmerich thinks the world of her. Always sends her on the most important diplomatic missions of the realm. The last I saw her, she was helping survivors get off one of the sinking ships. I couldn't say. I was working below deck when the storm hit. But it was a... Lord Ethian is the ambassador's husband. In fact, his father owns most of the ships in our fleet, provided them for the mission he did. Between us, his lordship is kind of a nervous cub, frightened of his own shadow. He's lost without Lady Sovel.
Okay, bye-bye, Mr. Person Friend. Did you pick it up?
Let's go.
Yeah. I might do... Yeah, I do tomorrow, I think. Not sure. What about the final... I'm trying to debate whether I'm gonna go to bed or not. Fuck that. I'm gonna go get this runestone.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.